Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on a journey in light for another pick a card. Today we are doing our weekly check-in on how your person is currently thinking and feeling about you, about the situation, anything else that's going on that comes up. You guys know my guides just like to spew all kinds of information, so I just go with what they tell me. But real quick, I wanted to say I received this really lovely, amazing deck that I've been wanting. This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. It is awesome. We are using it today in pile 1. I'm so excited about it. It's so awesome. It's very classic Rider-Waite style, but the pictures have been, you know, the people in them have been switched out. So it's very, very awesome deck, but I have no idea who sent it to me. So Amazon did not include a thank you or a note or anything like that. So if you sent me this, first off, thank you so much. But also please comment so I know who sent me this so I can thank you properly. But yeah, we'll be using that today in pile 1. So as you guys know, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We have 3 piles today. We have pile 1, which is this big amethyst chunk. Pile 2, I have this peacock ore. When you turn it around, like all these different colors show up. It's a mineral, but it's very cool. So it's called peacock ore. And then pile 3, we have black tourmaline and quartz. So it's kind of like throughout this whole quartz wand, there's black tourmaline, which is really cool. So we have piles 1, pile 2, pile 3. So take a moment, take a deep breath, meditate on, you know, whatever you need to, whatever you're thinking. Think about your person. Ask your guides if you need to help you pick whatever pile will help you understand your connection and everything going on. Also, if you're feeling drawn to more than one pile, there could be messages in more than one pile for you. Feel free to watch them. Sometimes if you're drawn to 2, there could be just one message in another pile. Again, always remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If something doesn't fit for your situation, then that part of the message just wasn't for you, and it's okay to let that go. So if it doesn't feel right, doesn't sit right, just let it go, because a lot of people tap into this, so there's a lot of, you know, energy that comes in. So I don't want anybody to get really upset thinking something is 100% completely for you when it isn't. So just always keep that in mind. If it doesn't feel right to you, then let it go. Sorry I talk about that so much, but I just want people to really understand that. So again, we have 3 piles, pile 1, 2, and 3. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Some people choose by timestamps too, so if you're not sure, you can always go and look at the numbers that are listed in the description box, and those are clickable links, so you just have to click those numbers. It'll take you to the pile within the video, so if you didn't know that. But yeah, some people look at the numbers, pick that way, however you choose to do it. There's, you know, whatever feels right for you. You don't have to pick the same pile every time. It's not the same person in every pile. That's not really how it works. So enough of my rambling. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all my new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, I do a monthly giveaway. For all my subscribers that comment, you get entered into a drawing, and I do a giveaway each month for a free personal reading. So, okay. And I guess that's it for me talking. I will see you at your pile, and as always, thank you guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked this really awesome amethyst chunk. It's just really quite cool. I saw it in the store, and I had to come home with me. It was very cool. We are using the Modern Witch Tarot deck that I just got. So if this is from, I still don't know who sent me this, so thank you, but whoever did, please comment and let me know, just so I can thank you properly. I did do a post on my community page yesterday about it, but I don't think that a lot of people always see those, so I wanted to make sure I start my inquisition in this reading. So, but We are going over, it's too many, what your person is currently feeling and thinking about you, the situation, anything else that's going on with them. If this is your first time watching, thank you for joining us here. If you like what you see, subscribe. I do a monthly giveaway for all my subscribers that comment on my videos. And all these readings are timeless, so if you guys just want to throw in a comment about what pile you picked, you can always come back at a later time. Sorry, new decks are always harder to shuffle. Come back at a later time and watch it again. You might be drawn to a different pile and get a different message. So that goes for my entire catalog of all these types of readings. They're all timeless. So, and always remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, so pile 1, please. How's the person thinking, feeling? We have the High Priestess to start us off. Okay. I feel like we have a very intuitive bunch. Wow, we have the High Priestess. We have the Emperor. We have the Page of Wands. We have Judgment. Ooh, we have the Sun in reverse that fell out. We have Death in reverse. Okay, 7 of Cups in reverse. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's kind of crazy how first row was up, second row was down. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I was starting to say, I feel like we have a very intuitive bunch watching. So I feel like you guys feel a very intense connection with this person. You know, very like something you haven't really ever experienced before with normal relationships for a lot of you guys. Okay, so we'll start here. So the High Priestess, if we're looking at how they're thinking, feeling about you, I feel like they okay, sorry, it's not that it's funny, it's just what they're trying to tell me. So you make this person nervous, but it's like you see through their crap is what I'm being told. I feel like you may be dealing with someone that typically has always just kind of like maybe not been not that they're dishonest, but maybe not the most truthful person, or they like to schmooze people, or I don't know why I'm getting this feeling, but I feel like you're like, nope, I see the real you. And even like when this person, has like try to, you know, cover up things or something, I feel like I'm getting like this investigator vibe. You're like, no, I see through your crap. I wasn't born yesterday kind of vibe. But so you make this person almost feel a little uneasy, like they can't play their normal games with you. Like you might be dealing a little bit with someone who has a tendency, and I don't know if I don't think it's even a conscious thing, like they're not a mean person, but they have a tendency to play a little bit of a game, and you see right through that. So it's like a sense of like our Sun in reverse here, clarifying this High Priestess, is your intensity makes them feel a little intimidated, maybe a little anxious, like you might have scared them off a little bit with your intensity. Not that that's a bad thing. You're owning your power, right? But again, this person just hasn't dealt with someone like you, so they're not quite sure how to wrap their mind around it, and they don't know how you know what you know. You know, it's like you just like know stuff, like you just seem to know things about them, and they're like they can't hide behind their normal like mask and ruse. And you know, again, I feel like this person doesn't really let people in, but you just like see in, and so they're a little like intimidated but nervous about that. So next, you know, we have the Emperor. So I feel, and we have Death in reverse. So I feel like this person may be stuck in ego a little bit, like not willing to, like the Death card is a very good card. It's about releasing what you no longer need in order to, you know, being reborn and build who you need to be. With it being in reverse, it's like this person, again, I'm hearing like they might be a little egotistical. They're very, and again, I'm not putting this person down. I'm just explaining like they just see things like as in a very 3D world kind of thing. Like maybe they're very like material oriented, things like that. But it's like they're almost like this connection with you is almost forcing them to change that about them, but they're just not ready yet to completely let their ego die and really see the world through your eyes. Like you're you know, you may have told them all this stuff and they're like, you know, again, I feel like I'm dealing with a very woke group of people. There's always one pile that like my viewer is like on it, right? And their person's like not getting it. So again, I just feel like they're just not quite ready to do that. They're very like strong in their beliefs, and they think that they're right. They see the world a certain way, and they don't see the problem in that just yet. We have a Page of Wands here, so I feel like when it comes to you, they're very attracted to you. They probably tell you like how beautiful you are, things like that, because our pages are messengers, so I don't think they have a hard time expressing their attraction to you in many forms, but it's like they still haven't made that choice to just pick you. Their Seven of Cups is all about choices. It's in reverse. So that can be read a couple ways. Either they had a lot of choices and they're making a choice for you, or they're just not quite there yet. But what my guides are telling me, I'm feeling like very confused. Again, this connection has kind of thrown them for a loop because they're not as woke as you, and it's like almost there's something about you that's forcing them to wake up. Because we have Judgment here. So the Judgment is like the ultimate awakening, right? It's like divine coming in and really asking this person to step up, to step outside of themselves. And again, this Death being in reverse, I just don't think that they're there just yet. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. You can still have a beautiful relationship with someone who's not on your level. You just have to understand that they're not on your level. So they're just not there yet. But like it's like divine intervention's coming in here that's trying to shake them up. And then we have this Queen of Wands in reverse. For some of you guys, again, general reading, I'm just saying what comes to me. For some of you guys, this person also might have someone else in the mix. And that might be part of like they didn't choose you. I don't know why I'm getting this weird vibe about this, but it's like they're almost more comfortable staying in the like with their blinders on with this other person, but this isn't a fulfilling relationship. So for those of you that are in a situation where this person may have picked someone else, just so you know, it's not filling them up as much as they've come across, like they put across. So if they pick someone over you, things like that, I don't feel like this person sets them on fire the way that you do. But again, the intensity of your guys' connection kind of freaked them out. So they're just still like weighing that all out. But the Seven of Cups, I keep being brought back to, it's like, I mean, it's all about, you know, sometimes it's about daydreaming. It's a lot about lots of choices. Sometimes it has a little bit of a player vibe. It being reversed, I feel like this person is overwhelmed by, I'm just getting this sense of like being overwhelmed by this connection, by the choice of this, and what that means, that they will have to, like, subconsciously they know they have to step up and change their ways. And right now they just don't quite see what's so wrong with being in their world and liking material things and things like that. Like they're just not quite ready to step up to your level. I'm not saying that they never will be, because again, there's a lot of attraction. There's this vibe that you guys both have for each other, and they just don't quite know. And again, it makes them more anxious and nervous than fills them up. Like you kind of scare them, you know. And again, not in a scary way, but I hope everybody understands what I'm trying to say. You're just like intense in the most amazing way, and it's just like, wow, how to even step up to that? Because a connection with you will force this person to step up. And not everybody's willing to do that, or they're not in a place that they can do that just yet. But again, it's not just you. It's you know, this card is about like the ultimate, like, you know, it's time to wake up. In some decks they call it the awakening, things like that. It's about letting all that stuff like die and be reborn, and it being further along in the spread than death. Like they might be getting closer to that. So maybe they're leaving behind this person that no longer serves them. I normally don't read this card this way, but for a lot, there must be a good bit of you guys that have someone in the mix that they have an extra person, and I feel like this person's just realizing that this person doesn't fill them up the way that you do. They're just not you, you know. is what I'm hearing. So let's see, where do we want to go next, guys? Okay, so I want to pull some of these so we can get a little bit more information. Any other messages for pile 1? And I want to pull love messages too, guys, so, and everybody loves those, especially in this reading, so I'll be pulling those, but I want to get a couple more oracle cards first. Okay, so 2 came out. So we have Go the Distance and Treasure Island. All right. So I feel like once your person starts to cross that line, once they start to move into their awakening, which, you know, a lot of them may have been at turtle pace, and some of them are, this is almost like a very like 8 of Wands feeling card for me. This person is probably going to start, like once they've made this choice, once they've realized what they're missing out on, they're going to move quickly towards you. I know I keep reading this as a very like a group that's in separation from their person. If you're not, if you're in a relationship and things are going well and you're just curious, I think things are going to be moving forward. And then we have Treasure Island, which is all about like, you know, like getting your just reward is what they're saying. Like things are going to be coming for a lot of you guys, like all your hard work, all the things that you put in, everything, all the healing work you've done for yourself is going to start paying off either with this person or something else. But again, we're looking at this person and their feelings towards you. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to be seeing a shift coming soon, hopefully, and it will be very fulfilling. There's something fulfilling coming in for you guys. And if you're watching this and you're like, you know what, I'm not sure if I even want to put my energy into this person anymore, then for you guys, that choice also might end up being fulfilling for you as well. I don't know why I'm being guided to put that out there, but that's just for some of you guys. As I always say, general reading, there's always a message for somebody watching, so I say them all. Sometimes they all don't mesh, but I have to deliver them. Because someone watching needs to hear certain things. Let me look over these and see, make sure I'm not missing anything else before I move into some of these message cards for you guys. I really want to use my light and shadow aspect cards here just to get a little more insight, because I feel like this person is very stuck in like a shadow aspect and unwilling to change. So I want to see what other messages come up when it comes to that. So I don't deserve you. So, okay, this person has put you on a pedestal, so to speak, in their head. So there's a level of this person, even though they may come across very confident, that has, you know, some self-worth issues. And people need to understand a lot of people have them, you know, like a lot more people than we realize have a lot of self-worth issues. That we're all working through. We all have our self-doubts, all things like that. So there's a level that this person doesn't think that they deserve you. So that's, you know, some things that this person is dealing with when it comes to your guys' connection. Oh, I'm secretly heartbroken. So this person is sad. Like, again, I don't feel like you guys are really in connection with this person, or majority of you guys are not. And this person is sad about that connection not being where they are. But again, it's just like, they have to do, like, you've been doing the hard work, they have to do it too, and it's just like they haven't wanted to just yet, but I think they're going to be forced to. Like, something's going to happen. Maybe this person is just going to move out of their life and they're really going to realize that they need to step up to the plate. They're not really living, and you are life to them. You make me feel bad about myself sometimes. So I don't think this is intentional, but again, everybody's perception is their reality. So you just being like, maybe even, I don't know if you've had a conversation about like how, you know, some of their things that they're interested in or focused on, like material. Again, I feel like this person maybe is just very material minded. Don't worry, there are light aspects in here, guys. So sorry all these shadows are popping out, but it's not surprising for this pile. But I feel like you've just really told them the truth. And not that you were trying to make them feel bad, it's their own unwillingness to change that makes them feel bad, but they are still a little bit in maybe a victim mindset, so like you've made them feel bad about themselves. Again, this is just their perception. It's not necessarily the reality, but it's their reality, so there's a level of needing to understand that. Oh, okay, we have 2. I'm ready to open up to you. So that's good. Again, I felt like with this, like, you know, going the distance, like there's something of like ready to change. I want the best for you. So yeah, this person definitely like thinks very highly of you. Even if you don't think that they put you on a pedestal, they definitely think highly of you. They respect you a lot. They understand that you know what you're talking about. And they do want the best for you. And if they don't feel their best, then they just don't feel like they're right for you because they don't feel good enough for you, because you deserve more than they have to offer. I want to use some of these love messages cards and see what comes up. What else does pile 1's person want to say, please? What else information can we get for them? Well, please stay in my life. I don't want you to go. So yeah, this person, you know, really like feels this connection too. I don't think they've handled it well, but they just don't know how to handle it. They're not there yet. I'm struggling to find the right words to say to you. So yeah, they're definitely having a hard time opening up. But there's a part of them that is really ready. There's a part of them just is ready to shift from this turtle to this cheetah, is what I'm being told. I can't wait for the day we start living our life together. So yeah, guys, this person like really, truly misses you guys. I feel like they think about you a lot. And again, I think they're releasing this other person, or this person is just going to be pushed out of their life somehow by, again, sorry, this judgment here is almost like pushing, if you guys are in that scenario where that person has like a karmic or something else, I think that some circumstances are going to force that person out of their life because it's not what they need. And so it's like divine stepping in and be like, okay, you wouldn't do this on your own, so we're going to make this happen. I need you because I love you. You know, guys, this person definitely really still cares about you. What you choose to do with that is your choice. You guys know I just deliver information for your understanding, for guidance, for clarity on what's going on. Hopefully it gives you a little insight to potentially what's going on in their world so you can make a good decision for yourself. You are always in charge of your life. You steer the wheel, you're in control, so never forget that. Even no matter what kind of connection you have, what kind of labels on that, I still truly believe that you still have your free will and you still have a choice. Not saying it's always easy when you have an intense connection with someone, but you always still have a choice. So guys, I really appreciate you guys joining me here. I hope to see you in a future reading. If you like this, please like. It really helps my channel. Comment, everything like that really helps me grow. And if you're not a subscriber already, please subscribe. I do a free personal reading giveaway a month for one of my subscribers, as another way of saying thank you for you guys spending your time with me. So guys, thank you so very much, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. You're sitting here watching me, sorry, I'm trying to clean as I go. Most people just skip, so sorry if you're sitting here watching me do my process. But hello! Okay. Please ignore the screaming kids in the background too. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this really awesome peacock ore, which is like a mineral. See all those cool colors in there? It's really rocking. I love this thing. So, okay. We are doing how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you. Just so you guys know, in this deck, I do not take, me and this deck have a conversation. I do not take reversals, so I will be switching them around. It's one of the only decks I do that with. But so I will flip those cards around if they do come up in reverse for this deck. So we are going over how your person is currently thinking and feeling about this connection. I just want to say all my readings are timeless, so if you drop a like which pile you're using and you want to come back at a later date, maybe you're drawn to a different pile, you'll know which pile you've already picked and watched. Again, so that's pretty much my entire catalog, except for like my month love predictions are pretty much timeless. So you can go in at any time and pick any video and go with whichever one you're drawn to, even ones you've watched before, because you may be drawn to a different pile, or there may be a message in that pile that you didn't really hear because you weren't ready to hear it at that time. So, and again, always remember this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force things to fit if they don't feel right for you or feel right for your situation. A lot of people tap into this, so there's a lot of scenarios that come up, and I say anything that my guides give me, I blurt it out, because that is part of my my goal here, is to get the messages out for someone that needed to hear them that's listening. So, okay, so pile 2, how is the person currently thinking and feeling about them and this connection and anything else going on? We have a Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of the Ocean, which is the Empress. We have the Knight of Cups. We have a Six of Wands. Okay. We have Strength. I'll move these up in a second, guys. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Fool, New Beginning. Okay, this is looking very nice, guys. Oh, let me bring it up a little bit more. These cards are slightly bigger than my standard decks. Eventually one day I want to get a different holder for my camera so I can be up a little bit more, so we can have a little more viewing room for you guys. Okay, so how is this person thinking and feeling about you? This might be my bee's knees pile. I feel like there's always a bee's knees pile. One of my guides loves that phrase, but so many of you guys, for some reason, a bee relates to you guys. Either it's in your name or the actual buzz or something like that. So I always say it because for some reason people like, it's like their nod to know that this is their pile. Just like when I watch, like, I don't know, I wonder if you guys have this. Like, do you guys have something like if a reader says something, like, you know the pile's for you? If you guys do, I'm curious about that. Because, like, for me, if I'm watching a pile and someone says the word joy, which they're not necessarily meaning my name, but if I hear joy, then I'm like, okay, it's my guide's, like, reassurance that this is your pile. So, as corny as the bee's knees thing, when it comes up in my head, I feel like I have to say it because I feel like maybe that's somebody's like, yes, this is your pile. So I'm feeling this person, you are the bee's knees, which that means they really like you are all that, and then some, all that bag Skittles, all that corny stuff that my guides like to say. So let's start. So that's my overall vibe of this pile 2. So that's feeling good already. Oh, wow. Okay. I really hope you guys are together because this person likes you a lot, like overwhelmingly a lot. So this might come across a little channeled, so I'm going with it. Okay, they see you as the most resilient, strong, stable, beautiful, smart, caring, compassionate person. This person almost feels a little overwhelmed by all that you are. Like, you guys watching are very amazing people. I think that you do a lot for a lot of people. You might also be like the bad cop sometimes, so to speak, by like, I feel like you guys are honest. But you're not mean, but you're honest because that's what people need to hear. And this person really appreciates that about you. If you guys aren't together, I think they think about your honesty. They value your opinion. They value your wisdom. You seem to just know things about everything. I'm also hearing jack of all trades for some of you guys. Like, you guys might have just a lot of just really wonderful attributes and qualities about you. And this person sees this. They know this about you. I hope that they tell you, or hope that they've told you at some point, because they, like, I feel like just so much like in awe of you is what I get when I tap into this person's energy about you. Like, and then we have the Empress here, man. Like you guys are really, and this person, again, like, they almost put you on a pedestal. With that, you know, and we have it clarified by the Ten of Wands, so it's almost like a little bit to your detriment that they see you so highly, because it just makes them feel like, how do they measure up to all that you are? Like, I feel like you're a very accomplished group, you know, either like on paper, like physically, like you've maybe gone to a lot of school, you've done a lot in your life, you've been very successful, or you're just accomplished as a person, as a caring, generous, whole, well-rounded person. Like, you guys have probably been through the ringer in your life and you didn't let it dull your shine. Like, you guys have risen above everything that's been handed at you, and this person does see this. I really hope they've communicated this to you at some point, because they totally see this about you. But there's like a sense of like, not only are you very responsible, but it's like, if they're holding back, it's almost like because they would have to step up so much to match your vibe that it's scary for this person. It feels very heavy, because how can they be as great as you, because they're just not. Again, this is just how they're feeling about the connection. For some of you guys, this person might be held back because they just don't know how they would add up. But we also have our Nine of Cups here, which is our wish fulfilled card. Like, you check off all their boxes. You are everything they could ever want in a person, but that involves them to put some work in. Like, you aren't someone that they can just like text once in a blue moon and be like, oh, hey, what's up? And you're like, oh, hey, I'm falling at your feet. No, like this connection with you, and it forces them to put in the work, to be a better person, to really step up and play, like, be a responsible person. They have to match you to be with you. And I feel like maybe you've also said that, like, oh, I don't put up with you know, anything less than I deserve. And I feel like you guys are very strong in that. And or you guys have recently switched to that like energy, because you've really stepped into your power pile too, where you just don't put up, like, you're like, no, I'm not putting up with the games. I'm not putting up with the lack of effort. I'm just not doing it. I'm not putting in more than, you know, than I'm getting back. Like, you're matching energy for energy here. And so this connection forces this person to step up if they want you, you know. But then we have our Six of Wands, which is all about success. It's all about like having a successful relationship, and it's clarified by the Fool, which is all about new beginnings. It's all about someone taking a leap of faith, jumping towards you, willing to step up. So if you guys are not in connection, I think this person is thinking a lot about how they can work, how they can build, how they can own their strength, and how they can step up to match you. So this is a really good reading, guys. Like, this is a really good feeling. Like, this person really, really cares about you, but I'm getting a little bit of fear about about taking this leap. So I feel like they think about it a lot. They think about this hard work it's going to take, and for some people that is scary. So they might have been, we have a turtle in the background, so they might be moving very slow, and Pentacle energy is very slow. So it's like there's a part of them that just wants to leap off and jump and have a successful relationship with you, but they're always kind of reminded about it's going to force them to really step up to the plate. And I don't know if they've ever really done that in their life or in a relationship before. But this connection with you forces them to not hide behind mediocrity. So yeah, guys, so that's really what's going on. If you wonder, like, if this person thinks highly of you, oh, they think highly of you and then some. Like, you are all that. You are wow. You guys are wow. Well, okay. Let's go over, where do I want to go next? Let me pull some, nope, I want to pull these. Okay, we're going to pull some energy oracle cards. If we can kind of get some more information about where pile 2's person is energetically, or any other information we can have on pile 2, because this feels like you guys should be like running off and eloping in an island somewhere. So if that's not where we're at, let's see if we can find out what, if this person is being held back from this connection, what is holding them back. Okay, let's see. Magician in the Mirror. So this card is a lot about stepping into your power, owning your power. It's like, and again, I think you guys are already there. So this connection is going to force this person to step in, to take off the veil, to really own up to their own powers, their own gifts, things like this. This is about someone who's been like, is very connected and needs to see like their gifts. So this also, you know, if you guys aren't in this energy of what they're seeing you, you're also being called, like for some of you guys, my guides are saying this is a call for you guys to step into your own power, for you guys to step into your own magic, and this is going to make a shift in your guys' connection. But you need to put you first, and you need to be like the light. You need to beam for yourself, not for this connection, for yourself. But also, like, what's holding this person is the fear of stepping into this. Like, it's going to change who they are, and they're going to be forced to like give up things that aren't them. And for some people that's really scary. I don't think for you guys as much. So it's also, I'm being guided to tell you this, for it to come from also a sense, a view of understanding that this person is a little fearful of the weight of what that means. We also have woman holding a heart. So this person has a lot of love for you. I feel like they want to give it to you. They want to take a deep leap. They also see like the heart that you are. Oh, and both of these cards reduced down to number 8. I just noticed that. And 8 is a number of infinity, so I feel like this connection has gone on for a long and very long time. 8 could be relevant to you guys, or, you know, 44 is also usually a lot of people with synchronicities, or 53 could mean something, but those both reduced down to 8, so I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't believe in those. But I'm hearing this person like sees your transformation, they see your beauty, they see the love they have for you. It's just going to involve them to like step up and step out and grow beyond what they've done so far. Let's see. I want to pull some hidden truth oracles. I really like these. I like these, but some of the messages are a little truthfully harsh, but you guys know I deliver that, but I try to deliver it as well as I can, as kind as I can. Let's see. Pile 2's person, what is some of their hidden truths, please, about this connection and their feelings for this connection? I hide behind material things. So I think this person has, you know, spent most of their life not stepping into this power that you're in. So one of their truths is it's hard to change. You know, some people have a hard time changing. Change is hard. It's necessary, but I couldn't let you get close to me. So if you guys, you know, I'm feeling like this is very intense. You guys should be together for as much as they feel. So this person might have a fear of intimacy. They might have a fear of letting people in, because you're going to see that they're not as grand as you are. They're a little afraid of you seeing their truth, but I think you already know it and you accept them anyways. They just haven't accepted themselves. I bury myself in work to forget you. We did have an 8 of Pentacles, which I felt like was them needing to understand that they need to step up. But again, these are hidden truths, so they're resistant to come toward you, is they may just bury themselves and work a little bit, even though like you are their wish fulfilled. They choose to not think about it and work a little bit more. The timing just wasn't right for us. Again, it's not, I don't think the timing wasn't right. I think it's this person needing to step up to the plate to be who you need to be. But again, these are the things that are holding this person back. So if you're in a situation where you feel like, well, yeah, why haven't they come forward? These are the things that are holding them back. They don't feel like it's the right time, but I think it's just they're not willing to step up yet. So they're hiding behind material things. They're burying themselves in work. They're scared of being vulnerable with you and letting you in too much. But they want to feel that way again. So this person, you know, definitely like they feel all this, guys, and they want to feel that way again. But again, it's gonna involve them stepping up. I want to be more than friends. So if you guys are kind of put them in the friend zone, they're not liking it. I wish I could take my words back. All right, I want to do some divine love messages, heart of hearts, because I can tell this person really likes you. So let's see if they could say whatever they wanted to say. What would they say? What would pile two's person say if they weren't caught up in these material things, being afraid? How can I ever pay you back? So I feel like you guys have been very generous with this person, not with just material things, but with your kindness and your knowledge too. You are the answer to my whole life. Woo, those two wanted to pop out. Am I good enough for you? This person is definitely knowing they need to work on themselves. I can see eternity in your eyes. You turn loose heaven in me. You are the song of my heart. So whenever this comes up, you know, I know a lot of you guys relate to music, and so I need to point that out. Like music could be a strong connection here. And give me more time. I'm not good enough for you yet. So yeah, this person is still like working on themselves. Even though they want to take this leap, they're still figuring all this out, you know. And again, change is scary for some people, even though you can have all these feelings, but still like having to actually go after what you want. Because what if you don't get it? Like, it's scary. So overall, pile two, I want you to understand this person really does think very highly of you. I mean, you're the answer to their whole life. You're the song of their heart. They realize that they messed up a little bit, you know. So I really hope this helps. I hope this gives you some clarity. If you like this, please like and subscribe, share, all that good stuff. If you're not a subscriber of mine, I would love to have you as a subscriber. I do enter all my subscribers in a monthly giveaway that comment on my sorry, I'm shifting out of this. What was I saying? All my subscribers that comment, I enter you into a monthly giveaway for a free personal reading for one lucky subscriber a month. Another way of saying thank you guys for being here with me and spending time with me. So as always, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in a future reading. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked this really awesome tourmaline in quartz. So it's black tourmaline and it's all through the quartz. I'm not sure exactly how that happens. When I have time, I want to look that up. If you happen to know, feel free to educate me. But very, very cool. This was a gift from Cherie for the channel, so thank you, Cherie. I love having new things to put on in the readings, and I've also gotten a lot of donations lately. Some of them have been anonymous on my PayPal, but I just want to say thank you guys for that. Like, every little bit helps me, you know, keep this channel going, to have the time to do this. I am a mom of small children, and I don't get a lot of time, but I do try to, you know, this is one of my soul's calling, so I always try to find the time to make sure I'm putting out readings for you guys, as well as I do personal readings. If you're interested in that, you can write me at my email. It's ajourneyinlight@gmail.com for pricing and details for that. And yeah, so we are going over how your person is thinking and feeling about you currently. Remember, this is a timeless reading. All my thinking, feeling videos, so most of my videos are timeless, so feel free to jump in anytime you want. And it's always good if you comment just with which pile you picked. So if you come back to watch them at a later time, you can already know which pile you already watched. Sometimes you'll be drawn to a different pile because of things that have changes or shifts in your life. So we are going over current energies in your connection. So for pile 3, please, how is a person currently thinking, feeling about them? This card wants to pop out. Sorry. It's 6 of Swords or 6 of Swords. I pulled it out in reverse by accident, so it wasn't in reverse when I pulled it. We have the Hierophant in reverse. We have the King of Inspiration, which is the King of Wands. Or in this deck, it's called the Muse of Inspiration. I love this deck so much. This is the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. She is a lovely, lovely soul. We have the Tower. Some changes going on, guys. Whew, we got the Awakening, which is Judgment. We have the 6 of Inspiration in reverse. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Wow. All right, a lot of change is going on with your person. Needed change, but this person might be in a little bit of a in the middle of the they're in the mud. I don't know why they just are putting it like that. This person is maybe a little dark night of the soul. If you don't know what that means, just this person is dealing with a lot, but it's very, very needed. Some crap is crumbling down around them. Some shifts are happening and it's not in their control. So this person I'm hearing it's feeling very overwhelmed. And I know I'm just kind of sharing what's going on with their life here, guys, but I think this is needed changes. So if this person has been quiet or you don't know what's going on, this person is going through the ringer with a lot of things in their life. For some of you guys, if they have like karmic situations or they're with someone else and it's not serving them, you could be dealing with some people that are ending other relationships. Okay, but I'll try to start from the beginning. This is just a lot of stuff that's coming through, so let me just kind of, I don't want to miss anything. Okay, so we're going to start with our 6 of Swords, which is all about going from chaos to smoother waters. So it's like, I feel like this is where this person is going through, but they have to go through all of this to get there. Because they are going through their awakening, they're being forced to really evaluate, forced to see things. Right now, we're going to pull more cards. I'm not getting too much about how they're feeling about you. I apologize. I know that's the point of this, but we will pull more cards. So right now, I'm just getting an overall sense of what this person's going through, and they're being forced to see some truths about their life. Maybe finally letting go of some limiting beliefs, maybe some beliefs that they were brought up with, maybe religious beliefs that are no longer serving them for some of you guys. But we also have the Hierophant in reverse and the Tower here. So sometimes the Hierophant can signify like a marriage and stuff. With the Tower, like, so some of you guys, like, you're watching about someone who's maybe been in a marriage or relationship that wasn't serving them, that wasn't good for them. They're going through it. So they're feeling a little trapped, though. Yeah, I'm just hearing like it's not that you need to feel sorry for this person. Like, this is needed. This stuff is needed for this person to go through, but they are going through it. I apologize. My phone just started ringing. Why do people like to try to call me when I'm doing readings? I'm sorry. And I need my chakra music going. Okay. But they're not fighting for this connection. Whatever, either this connection that's ending or things that are falling apart for them, they're not fighting against it anymore. They're letting it go. Like there's a part of them that recognizes that this all needs to fall apart. I don't feel like that's the connection with you guys, but I don't feel like you guys are in connection anyways. So this person is just going through some stuff that they need to go through at this time. I want to get some clarification. So, all right, let me see if any other messages come through from this. Yeah, they're just telling me this person is just going through a lot. Okay, well, we want to know, we're watching because we want to know how this person feels about our viewer in pile 3, please. So can we get some information about how this person is feeling and thinking about them, not just their current circumstances? I feel like this person is a little bogged down by what's going on, so they honestly don't think too much outside of this. Like it's a lot that they're going through, but we'll see what comes up. Okay, we have Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles in reverse, we have an Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords. They are definitely still see you as a strong, vibrant person. They're very attracted to you. I think that's where they let their mind go. But this King of Pentacles, also this breakdown might be like work-related, career-related, like some crap is going on with this person. But we have our Ace of Swords here, so they're not in communication with you. There's a part of them that wants to talk to you. Like I feel like you've always been like a sounding board for this person. Like they've been able to be like, this is what's going on, all this stuff, and they're really missing that communication, that connection with you. But they have to be, again, I don't know, I'm getting this big vibe for a lot of you guys. Again, general reading, so if this doesn't apply, but if this person's in another situation, maybe not just a marriage, but in another situation, like they feel like they can't communicate with you because they would have to be really sneaky about it. Like they're not supposed to talk to you. Like again, a lot of you guys, I feel like this person, it's another person they're involved with that's breaking down, and they just would have to be really sneaky about their conversation, and they're in the middle of so much, they're just not willing to do that right now. But this Ace of Swords here, it's like they want to talk to you, they want to tell you about what's going on. They almost like they need to. There's so much. They like you have always been their sense of comfort, is what I'm being told. You've been their grounding place, their sounding board. You've been there for them. Like they miss that so much because they don't have that right now. Yeah. They wish they could talk to you. They wish they could tell you what was going on. I'm feeling this person's a little scared about what their future is going to look like because they don't feel secure about anything going on. So it might be a breakdown of work and a relationship. There's just a lot for you guys watching on pile 3. If this doesn't resonate, maybe pick another pile, but I feel like this person is definitely going through the ringer. I want to pull some of these oracle cards to see if we can get some more information, more clarity about what's going on with pile 3's person, please. Any more information. I am also going to pull some message cards. I know everybody loves those, and I this person, you know, definitely like you are their rock is what I'm hearing. So I'm sure they have some lovely messages for you as well. So we'll pull those. No place like home. Yeah, you're their home. You're their light. And I feel like they're stuck in this darkness, like they're stuck in the darkness and they miss their light. They want to come back to you. They want to talk. They want to talk to you. They just want to be able to talk to you. They miss your conversations. I feel like you understand this person very well. Milk and honey. It's a weird card. I don't normally pull this, but I can't remember this card. I haven't pulled it in so long. Behind the scenes. Sorry. You guys are like, do not sing joy. That is not your calling. I just want to taste of perspective. Okay, cool. Well, that's actually a really good card to come after all this. So it's like after when they go through all this, they're finally going to get, like, I'm hearing like the rainbow after the storm. And this is about tasting your prosperity, and this might be for you guys too. Like again, I feel like once this person goes through this, they want to come home to you. They want their home in you. It's like this has made them, like, I'm hearing a wake up call. Like, again, we have the awakening here. Like, they're being forced to open their eyes and wake up and see that all this stuff didn't serve them anyways, and it needs to go. And that's why I don't think they're fighting this. They might not be communicating with you because they are trying not to be sneaky. I'm hearing they want to be the best version of themselves, but they're not fighting this breakdown anymore. They may have tried to hold this together for so long, and they're just letting it go, because you are their home, and they want that success from you. They want to taste that abundance. They want a new beginning with you. And again, it's like, you know, like the most beautiful rainbows only come out after some of the craziest storms, right? And again, like, I feel like they're still stuck in this, but you are like a little beacon of hope for them. Like, that you're like their favorite daydream is what I'm hearing. Like, they really think about you a lot. Again, you ground them, and they feel ungrounded without you in their life. Okay. Being guided to pull this deck for some love messages for you guys. Again, this person, like, you're home to them. They're not being overly lovey, but they're in the middle of it. So I hope you guys are understanding of that. But let's see. Heart of Hearts, you know, for pile 3, what are some of the things a person would want to say? I could listen to your voice for days on end. So I think this person likes to talk to you. I think you guys have a great communication. They love the sound of your voice, and they probably have told you that. So, and maybe you think they're silly for that, but they're like, oh, your voice just, you know, like something about your voice just sets them at ease. And so they miss your conversation. I feel like, again, this is a pile. This is a person you're connected with, that you guys have the most amazing conversations, and they really miss that. And they can just listen to your voice for days on end. I want to give you the world. I am drawn to your deep intelligence and wisdom. Yeah, you ground this person. You've always been their sounding board. You've just understood them in such a beautiful way, in a non-judgmental way. And they're really missing this. Like, probably there are other connections that are finally dissolving in their life, that need to dissolve, or people that never understood them to begin with, you know. I just realized that we have the Queen and King of Wands in here. So it's like you guys are almost like, you know, you complete each other because you understand each other in a way that most people don't. It's funny how messages come through for me. Like, they're like, wait, you missed this. So again, like that, again, we could have some fire signs here too. But something about, like, just noticing, like, they were like zeroing me in on these two, like, these two are meant to be together. You guys are, you know, you don't have to be fire signs, but I just, you know, I say whatever comes out, but it's something about your guys' connection. Like, you guys are just deeply connected. Like, you guys could just talk for hours. I feel like if you do get on the phone with each other, like, you end up talking for like 2 hours, and you're like, well, I didn't mean that to happen, you know. And it's just something about, like, your connection. It's just so fluid is what I'm hearing. I'm afraid if you touch me, you will destroy me. So they're feeling very fragile right now. So if they're not talking to you, even though they want to communicate, this Ace of Swords is all about, like, wanting to communicate. Like, I'm feeling this person is just fragile. Like, everything's breaking down. And again, whatever this relationship that's breaking down, it's like they don't want another thing to fuel the fire that this person has against them. You're my favorite work of art. So we might be dealing with some creative people. Again, we had the wands in here. But you're just a beautiful, beautiful piece of art to this person. Like, there's just so much beauty in you, and this person sees all of it. But not just on the outside, but your inside too. I want to follow you through all times and universes. I've never cared so deeply for someone before. So yeah, there's no doubt in my mind, guys, this person, I know they're very stuck, and, you know, that they still really care, and they think very highly of you. And again, you're just comfort. Like, I feel like this just warm comfort home, and I feel like you feel this about this person. There's just like a peace about you when you think of this person. Even after everything you guys have been through, there's just something that's comforting and home to each other. And I think that finally things are going to, after they're finished with this, like things are going to be starting to move smoothly, and you guys will start to like get a taste of that abundance of what it's like to be together finally, to be home within each other. Like you guys deserve that. I want to dance across eternity with you. So maybe you guys like to dance. Maybe that's something you guys talked about, like dancing could be really relevant for a lot of you guys. But they want to dance across eternity. Again, this person, like it feels like if you feel like this is like a twin connection, a soulmate connection, like they see that too. Like, because again, we're talking a lot about like the universe, eternity, you know, like going on and on and on with this person. I want more with you one day. So yeah, they want to be home with you. It's very quite beautiful. You will be in my heart till death and beyond. So again, this is like again, past life, very feeling you guys are home to each other. There's just a sense of home. Like you just feel like home when you're talking to this person, and they feel the exact same way about you. So pile 3, I think I'm going to end it there. Hopefully this helped give you some insight to what this person's going on. If they haven't been reaching out to you, it's not that they don't want to. They're trying to figure this all out. They're very fragile right now, but they still care a lot about you. Like you are their home. Like that just keeps ringing true, and I feel like so warm inside thinking about this connection. It's such a lovely, comforting place to be within you guys. So thank you guys so much. I hope this helps. Thank you all for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do so and comment so I can enter you into my monthly giveaway for a free reading. And I will see you guys in a future reading. Thank you so very much.